Hey, y'all, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. I am Curry Terrell. With me, as always, the incredible Adrian McMillan.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Should I be honest?
Yeah, lay it out there.
We just got out of Wicked number 4. Screening number 4. So I cried, and I told you when I left, and Caroline and Jared, it was the hardest I cried out of all the times I went. The first time was like, oh. The second time, oh. Third time, wow. Fourth time, it really hit me. And I don't know if the woman sitting next to me was really, like, not sobbing uncontrollably, but like you could hear her sniffling. And when I kind of looked over, you could see the tears running down her face. And she was like kind of older. And I was just like, it really hit me.
I love that.
Yeah.
For those of you keeping track, we have now seen it in IMAX twice, Dolby once, and Prime once.
Yeah.
Prime, I will say, the sound was incredible.
Totally. It felt like, you were in the movie.
Yeah, that was...
as close to 4DX as you can be without being 4DX.
Exactly, except Ashley, who thinks that she saw Wish in 4DX, but it was actually just Dolby.
Yeah, because it was loud.
Yeah, okay. Okay, the thing I noticed today, instead of... in Defying Gravity, when the people in Oz yell, "Get her!" In this movie, they say, "Kill her."
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people write about that.
Why do they say that?
It's I think to just really hit home the fact that like there's now this conspiracy against this person, and that's also what kind of hits me. And I don't know if I can't remember if we talked about it once we saw it for the first time. It really, again, when I saw the show, I was like, this is kind of frivolous. Mm-hmm. But with the movie, it really like aligns itself with like the timeline we're in our culture, political world, and it just really hits home hard.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love every second of it.
Yeah, it really is incredible. Also, it's really showing me that I have to cut people out of my life.
Yeah. Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Someone I went to school with. Exhibit B, a person that also talks about movies. Mm-hmm. We won't say names, but just know if you didn't give it 5 stars, we are throwing an eye towards you because it's a 5-star film.
I certainly agree. I do think it's a masterpiece. I'm not joking. Like it's so perfect. And honestly, the more I watch it, the faster it goes.
Oh, yeah, it does not feel... I know today when I was 2 hours and 40 minutes, there were so many moments I was like, oh my God, we're already here.
Yeah.
No.
Especially when they get to Dancing Through Life. I just set my beard against the microphone. It really feels like, we're like now over halfway through the movie.
Love.
Yeah, it's great.
Also, when she walks into the ballroom, people are dressed a lot crazier than she is. I'd be like, look at you.
I know.
And her sister doesn't say a peep. What a loser.
Little witch.
Little witch. When are we seeing it again?
I know for a fact we're seeing it on the 10th, probably.
We're seeing it on the 10th.
That might be my last.
Why would you even say that?
Well, I don't know. I saw Dune 14 times in theaters. I don't think I'm going to see this one 14 times. Maybe I will. I don't think I will, though.
What I was telling Caroline today is it is going to be playing in theaters till like February.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't feel a pressure to like see it
all 100
times.
Well, the thing with me was I saw Dune like 11 times in the span of like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I did that.
Were you paying for it?
I paid for it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
That adds up.
It was worth it. You loved it.
Loved.
Yeah. You can't put a price on joy.
No, you can't.
I can. But I will not. I don't think I'm going to be paying to see Wicked over and over. I want to see
maybe
it in 4DX,
on a Tuesday.
Though. Oh yeah, Tuesday for sure.
You do want to see it in 4DX.
I think it would be fun. Do you don't think it would be fun?
I think I'd get sick.
Yeah. I don't. Does it like actually shake you around?
Yes, I'll show you a video.
Because I remember what was the one that everybody was showing on? Was it Twisters?
Yeah.
No. Also, I have to say big congratulations
to
Adrian, featured in Cherry Bomb magazine.
I was.
The Ina issue, their holiday issue.
Yes, with the tribute to Ina Garden, who I love.
Cherry Bomb spelled BOMBE.
Yes,
if you want to look it up.
The magazine is available to purchase online and in stores, some stores nationwide. They're all listed on the website.
And the link to the website is on our Facebook page.
And Blue Sky.
Where we are building a big following. I'm telling you, we're on the ground level. It's like Threads all over again. So if you would like to see it, it's there.
I haven't opened Blue Sky since I downloaded it.
So how'd you? Oh, you saw that you were mentioned.
Notification.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
See, it's working.
Yep.
Adrian's being notified.
Yep.
So are fans.
Absolutely.
And the article's fabulous.
Thank you so much.
I love it. I'm so proud of you.
I'm published.
2 magazine things in a year.
That's pretty wild.
2025. Who knows where you'll be?
Who knows?
Probably too cool to talk to me anymore. Patrick, you want a job? When Adrian gets too big? Yeah. Would you listen?
Well, I don't listen to it now.
That is so rude. What'd you do? We had Thanksgiving this week.
It was
really
Thanksgiving.
skipped.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was a blast. We had a great time. We ate some very delicious food, and it was a blast.
Any thoughts on the parade?
No thoughts.
Okay.
I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, it was pretty. I thought it was pretty good. There weren't a lot of big names.
Jennifer Hudson,
and she sounded fabulous. Also, a lot of people singing live.
Yeah.
She sang live. The boy from The Outsiders sang live.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Oh, Kylie Minogue. Which, I mean, we're saying no big names. Kylie Minogue is a big name. Jennifer Hudson's a big name.
Yeah, of course.
Adina Menzel.
Yeah.
Didn't sing live, but she sounded great.
Yeah.
Looked great.
It was fun. I think it was the perfect. I mean, it was the Thanksgiving parade. It's kind of the same thing every year.
Yeah. Sad Hoda's leaving.
Yeah.
They should have had Cynthia Erivo sing.
Who's replacing Hoda?
I don't think they've said yet. Who do you think it should be? Do you have a name
Isn't
in
it Craig
mind?
Melvin, or am I crazy?
I don't know. If it is, I haven't heard that.
Oh.
But you might be right.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the circle enough. Caroline, when you listen to this, let me know.
I remember she posted about him.
I do love Hoda.
Yeah, she's great.
In the Rain, my lord. That
Crazy.
looked miserable. All the people sliding on the ground.
Yeah. It was a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What else did we do this week?
No idea. I don't remember.
You've blocked it out of your memory.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh, my God. I think you need ginkgo biloba. We're bringing that back. I used Adrian when I first got back from North Carolina every day. Yeah, I think you need ginkgo biloba. Thank God nobody ever got it for me. Okay, we're going to start this week with the big release of the week, which Adrian did not see.
No.
Moana 2. Starring Ali Cravalho. Is that right?
No.
Say it.
Remember she said Ali E.
Ali E. Cravalho.
Okay.
Is
you
that
said
right?
Ali. There you go. Yeah, sure. I think that's very close.
Thank you. I'm trying. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Does he still say The Rock?
I don't think so.
Moana 2 is a sequel to Moana. That's it. I mean, what else do I need to say? If you haven't seen Moana, watch that's much better, I would say, than this. Moana, not a movie I go back to.
No, me either.
But that song from Moana, the first one,
Yeah.
iconic. You loved it?
How far I'll go? Yeah, it's good.
Do you remember when we saw what's her name open for Shawn Mendes and she sang it?
Oh yeah,
And she had the big
Cara.
yeah, and she had the big circle behind her and they
Yeah.
were playing all the clips.
Yeah.
I love that. Gave me chills.
Did she do like the official pop version of that?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm shocked that they didn't have her involved this time.
Well, she's not famous anymore.
No, but usually they give a nod to like whoever it was. Then again, they didn't have Demi sing the song from Frozen 2.
No.
And she sang Let It Go.
Yeah.
So anyway, Moana, I will say I didn't go in really like wanting it, but I was like, the first one was good. So I was like, maybe it'll be good, but it had not good reviews, and those were correct, I think.
Riddle me this.
Yeah.
They're making a live action Moana, which is maybe like top 2 worst ideas of all time. Will they make a Moana 2 live action? Like, is Moana live action a combination of these 2 stories? Is it just Moana 1?
We're getting into a slippery slope with these live action movies where they're running out of IP. So we're coming to like the present.
Yeah. It's like eventually will we have a Frozen live action movie?
Yes, I would not be surprised in any way. I'm shocked it doesn't exist already. Also, the ones that they haven't made, there's a reason. Like Pocahontas, they haven't made, but like obviously there's reasoning behind that. Or like the movie, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
or Hunchback of Notre Dame, you know.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But Lilo and Stitch is not real. So it can't be live action. It's also animated. How
Like
to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Dragons aren't real. The Lion King, they're not using real animals or a real piece of land. It's all computer.
It's all fake.
So it's not. It is live action,
But it isn't.
but there's no life in it. There's no live element to it. It's an animated film.
Right.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Are you going to see Mufasa?
No.
But The Lion King was good, I thought.
No, it was all right.
But it didn't need to exist. All of them. Beauty and the Beast did not need to exist.
Yeah, it's also fake.
Yeah.
It just feels fake.
Yeah.
So I will not watch Moana 2.
I will say I do give you credit a lot of times for not going to see movies you know you will hate.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh, we did a questionnaire for a movie that we saw this week that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And I think one of the questions was like, if you go to a movie that you don't like, do you think it's a waste of time? And I said yes.
Yeah.
I do think it's a waste of time.
I
want to go into a movie with a shred of interest. That's all it takes for me.
Yeah.
Moana 2, I have zero interest. So why?
Yeah.
We talk about movies, but like,
Yeah.
maybe once I start getting paid for it.
Yeah. That's amen. I will say quickly, the animation is still very beautiful.
Yeah.
Like all the water, all that stuff, beautiful. Story, garbage. They have a villain, disappears halfway through the movie, never comes back. Oh my God. I mean, it was like, they didn't even try. It was supposed to be a TV show that got turned into a movie.
That's right.
So I think maybe some of the holes were from that transition. One song, her big ballad or song at the beginning was pretty good, or towards the beginning. But the rest of the songs were absolute garbage. The rock song, Moana, help. It's almost as bad as my favorite line from Wonka.
Put it in your pocket.
Put some chocolate in your pocket. The lyric of all time. Yeah. Yeah. Can't we just have one be good and be like fabulous?
I know.
No, is the answer. No.
Everything will have a sequel.
Everything will have a sequel. I mean, it's like the people from Wicked saying that they were looking at writing more. The past two. I'm obsessed with Wicked. I'm wearing a Wicked shirt. I just saw the movie for the 4th time. I don't want Wicked 3.
Yeah.
It defeats the purpose a little bit.
It
sort of
dilutes.
Yeah, exactly. Diminishing returns. That's what I always feel. It's like
exactly.
It's fun, but even like Frozen 2, fabulous animated sequel, excellent music. It's not as good as the first one.
Right. Well, we're going to Disneyland tomorrow, so I'll be running through all the toys and figuring out what sequel will be coming next that they have not yet announced.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Is Gerard Butler the dad in How to Train Your Dragon?
I think it is him.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think is a big get from given what he's been working on normally.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's a good check.
God bless.
Okay, anything else you want to say about Moana 2?
No. No.
Are we going to watch, Patrick, this is directed to you, are we going to watch Spellbound? Okay, Patrick says sure. Are you going to watch Spellbound?
No.
Okay. Are you going to watch the Lindsay Lohan movie?
I don't even know what that is.
She has a new Netflix Christmas movie.
Oh, maybe.
Did you watch the one with Court Overstreet?
Patrick, did we? Yes, right? That's when we watched at Grant's house. Yeah. And we had milk? Yeah, Pilk.
What's Pilk?
Pepsi and milk.
To get, like, as a drink?
Yeah.
No.
She did Pilk ads, I guess. I'd never seen it.
Was it good?
Disgusting.
Pilk? Oh, my God.
Well, it's like people who drink Dr. Pepper and cream.
That's, no.
You don't want some Diet Coke and cream?
No.
I'll put some milk in your Diet Coke.
It's like you yesterday said the Diet Coke float. Mm-hmm. I feel like by the time I eat the ice, like I don't eat fast. So like it just melt into mush.
Yeah.
You know? When I used to make Coke floats at Dillon's, and people would get floats that had stuff in the ice cream.
Oh, that's
like
gross.
Cookies and cream, ice cream, and Coke.
No.
No, and it was blue, the ice cream.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was going to say it's like cotton candy ice cream.
Cookie
no,
Monster.
A float is vanilla ice cream with a soda. So that you can do a Coke float, a root beer float.
Yeah, I've had that.
A Fanta float. I've seen some people do orange soda. It's like a creamsicle kind of thing. You do not put cookies and cream and like Fanta together.
Pilk. Nasty. Are you going to watch any of the other Christmas movies?
Like what? Maybe our friend Ashley's.
Hot Frosty?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, the next movie we're going to talk about is The Brutalist, starring Adrian Brody, Felicity Jones, Guy Pearce, Joe Alwyn.
That was on Sunday.
Can you please say the thing?
What
it's about?
The Brutalist is a story that takes place over 4 decades. Follows Adrian Brody emigrating to America from Budapest and fleeing the war, having survived the Holocaust and persecution there, and the trials and tribulations of him being in America. He's also a drug addict. His wife and niece are still in Budapest. And eventually they come, and, it's about his career as an architect, and also this like complicated relationship he has with like this millionaire who wants him to design a project at his property.
That was fabulous. We saw it with an American Cinematheque screening
For free.
And it is a 3.5 hour movie.
3 hours and I think 48 minutes.
3 hours, 48 minutes, but it had an intermission built in. So if you see this movie in theaters, you will get
An intermission.
15 minutes to go pee, get a drink, stretch your legs.
Yeah, and it helps. I think it definitely helps.
It definitely helped. Because I was like, oh, this is feeling long. But I didn't once I had an intermission. Then when I came back, I was like, okay, here we go.
Exactly.
My immediate thought was I loved it.
One of the best movies of the year.
It's beautifully made. All of the acting is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's definitely a story we have never seen before.
Right.
It was interesting for 3 hours and 48 minutes, which I think alone is a feat.
Staggering is the word I would use.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much happening, but also not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It takes its time, obviously. It's very heavy, especially in the latter portion of the movie. I do think the first portion is a million times better. Not a million. Twice as good as the second half.
Yeah.
But when you look at it as a whole, it really fits together perfectly.
Yeah.
Especially how it ends. Going into the intermission, I had chills.
Totally.
Total chills. And again, the acting is amazing.
Adrian Brody was unreal.
What more could you ask for?
He's going to get nominated for sure.
He could win.
He could win.
The music is so amazing.
The score was, I think it's going to win.
It's unreal.
It gives me chills. Like, it was beautiful the entire movie.
Yeah.
The only negative, and I told you this in the car as soon as we saw it, Felicity Jones is not a good age match for Adrian Brody.
I see what you mean.
And I think also because she's very heavily made up to look older.
Sure.
And he isn't.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, it would make it different. It would be different if they had Andrew Garfield, or like somebody her age who was also made up to age with time. But it just seemed like, why didn't you just hire an older actress?
Yeah. Interesting.
But it's not anything against her or her performance. She killed it. She was fabulous in the movie, I thought.
Yeah.
I always think she's good. Even, what was the Ruth Bader Ginsburg movie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Not a great movie, but she was so good in it.
Yeah.
It gave me chills.
And Guy Pearce was amazing. I think he could very easily squeeze in to be a part of the conversation for the year.
He's always good.
It's just, it's amazing. It really is. It feels like you're watching like a new kind of like American classic movie in my mind.
Totally.
You know?
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, that's just how it feels. I do desperately want to see it again. And you said you don't.
I think I would like to see it again, but I need some space.
So like not when it comes out.
When does it come out?
For like a few more weeks.
Maybe in January I'll feel different.
Yeah.
It's also hard because there's a lot of movies that are coming out, and I want to see Wicked like 5 more times.
Right.
So, yeah. I feel like there's like movies coming out every day.
I know.
And I also want to watch the Hallmark movies.
I know.
So that's my brain too.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
But I loved it. It comes out what day officially?
I want to say like around Christmas time, like the 20th or the 25th.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
The Brutalist. Also an excellent trailer.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I love it. Because you're like, this is going to be amazing.
Exactly. It really sets you up.
Did you love The Pianist?
I only watched it like once, and when I was like in high school, I think. So I don't really remember, but I remember thinking it was great at the time.
If they ever play that at the Academy Museum, I would like to go. The only time I've ever watched that movie was on my portable DVD player in the back seat of the car on my way to my grandparents on Christmas. And the screen was smaller than this. It was probably the size of my iPhone.
Yeah.
I wore that sucker out. I tell you what, anywhere I could go where I could open that thing up, I was watching a movie.
So what, you just carried a book of movies with you?
No, I just bring like one or two for whatever the trip was, and I would rent movies. I rented The Pianist
From Blockbuster.
from the video store in Hillsborough. How old was I? What year was that? I was like 12. 13 years old. What is wrong with me? I loved it.
Yeah, it's good.
Fabulous. I said. Okay, the last movie we're going to speak on this week, Queer, starring Daniel Craig, Drew Starkey, Jason Schwartzman, Omar Apollo.
Oh, and Leslie Manville.
Oh, yeah.
In the performance of Century.
Queer is about an older gay gentleman in Mexico City that is obsessed with another man. And is very, very into drugs.
Yeah.
And that's basically it.
That is it.
It's kind of a character study on him and his desires.
Yes. I hated sitting through that movie.
Okay, just a couple thoughts. First of all, I thought it was going to be good.
Me too.
Because the trailer looked good. The actors in it are good.
The director is good.
Things. Director is good. And here's what I've learned this year: A24 is not to be trusted.
No,
that movie is what people think A24 makes.
Exactly,
which is art house fluff, garbage, like woo woo, hoo ha. Like this is only for the elite. Like kind of.
Yeah. They
think it's really deep, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it had good elements.
I thought Daniel Craig was pretty insufferable. That's the character, though, so I have to. I think his character was really insufferable.
Yeah.
So I guess he did a good job of doing that. Drew Starkey, I guess, was good.
Yeah,
it's difficult when. Here's the thing: I'm not familiar with his work. I know he's on Outer Banks.
Well, that shouldn't matter here.
Why?
We're in a movie. It's how he is in here.
I know. I almost think he was like too pretty to like watch. Like it felt just like, and I think maybe that's part of the story too.
Yeah,
it feels like very predatory, which I didn't like.
100%.
You know, Daniel Craig is not in the fact that it's like an older and a younger person.
Oh,
There's an element of that, sure, but it's like this kind of like icky, kind of like stalkerish element to the story that I thought was kind of silly, and then it really veers. Like I said, it was one bad movie that turned into like an even worse one by like an hour 30 into it, and then there's like still another 45 minutes left of the movie.
Yeah, halfway through the movie, he goes to the jungle to do ayahuasca.
With the boy.
Why the boy went on a trip with him after he already was acting weird towards him, that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, he could have said no.
Because he could have said, like, I don't even talk to you when you're 3 feet from me, so why would I go to another place into the jungle with you?
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's like we were supposed to feel these really heavy feelings about their relationship, but he loved him and was high all the time.
Yeah.
And the other boy acted like he wanted nothing to do with him.
Exactly. It was like a one-time fling for him.
Also, the first time they were intimate, he was drunk and threw up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah. I don't know. But the visuals, I told you as soon as we walked out, it feels definitely made for the internet.
Yes, totally. Shockingly more CGI than I think in probably Wicked for an unknown reason.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like they filmed it like on a set, you know, which I didn't love either. It didn't feel real.
Yeah,
none of it really felt real.
Yeah,
I really hated it.
Yeah, it was not for me.
Yeah. It gets very extreme, kind of interpretive. Drug induced by the last 25-30 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe like the last 10 minutes are kind of sweet when you kind of see how things have developed. I was like, oh.
But I didn't feel sweet because their relationship wasn't sweet.
Right.
He didn't like Daniel Craig.
Right.
So why do I feel sweet when they're cuddling and their legs are touching? I don't feel that because they didn't like they didn't have a mutual.
I'm talking about even for like the last 5 minutes of the movie. When we see when Daniel Craig is old and he goes back.
Yeah, that was sweet.
And you can kind of see that he has pulled himself together. He survived. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It's hard when Luca came out swinging earlier this year with Challengers and hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
This is 100% a totally different movie. And like I told our friend Ezgi, I said one thing Luca is he's never predictable.
Exactly.
He is 100% unpredictable, which I like.
Yeah.
Because think he like Suspiria to Call Me by Your Name to Challengers to this. Totally different movies.
He's playing around.
He is.
Which we love.
And now he's going to do American Psycho.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
And I will say, to like completely contradict myself, something we have talked about on this podcast before is there was an era, which we're still in a lot of times, where every movie that focuses on gay leads is about them coming out.
Right.
And we've talked about how we hope at some point there are more stories other than just people coming out.
Yes.
And so it is good to have these types of stories
Yes.
that are different and we haven't seen or whatever. It just, we still want them to be good.
Yes. That's a perfect way of putting it.
The one bright spot in the movie, Jason Schwartzman. I thought he was great.
He brought some like levity and
Yeah.
some fun.
He was fun. He was different. It was something he's never done before.
Yeah.
A character he's never played before.
Right.
And I thought he was great. Every time he was in, I was like, I felt like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, at least we're here.
You know what I hated too? The music. It really took me out of it. It did not match the tone. And I mean like this the soundtrack.
We're
like
set in what year?
the 50s or the 60s.
Yeah, and they're playing like alt music from
Yeah.
the 2000s.
Right, it
I'm
didn't
telling
make
you, it was
sense.
made for Tumblr.
Yeah.
It felt like you were scrolling through Tumblr. Every scene, the music. I was like, just play music from the 50s.
Yeah.
That's what's weird. That's where we're at.
Yeah, it was I'm sad about how much I didn't like it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll let it go with the wind.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love it. So
I disagree. I think there's like a very specific type of people that love it, but again, it's not a movie that's made for everyone. Like there's not a story in there that everybody can relate to. Versus like something like Call Me by Your Name that he also directed, kind of a similar-ish style story. Everyone can kind of relate to this like yearning or wanting to be in Italy with these people living this life.
totally.
0% relation of me to the story of Queer.
Well, also, I don't ever want to live that life. They were all hot,
Hot,
and not
dirty,
in a good way, sweaty.
No, exactly.
They all looked like they had just come out of the ditch.
Yeah,
Like,
every single scene they were sweating. Yeah,
it made me hot.
Yeah.
When we were watching, I was like, "Ugh."
yeah. I couldn't wait for it to be over.
No.
Nobody clapped.
Also, we were scammed. We filled out a survey that they gave us a brochure for, and we were told we were getting a $5 gift certificate, and I've received nothing.
To a retailer of our choice.
Which then it was just Amazon,
Yeah.
which is fine.
So they took our information.
So they took our information. Did you get an email for your gift card? None of the three of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get A24 on the phone.
Yeah. Email them.
We didn't get an email
No, email A24.
and say, "Hey, I filled out a brochure."
It was
and
like
now
20 pages long.
Yeah, it was long. I want my $5. I could use that. There's a lot of stuff I want on Amazon right now. Did you get anything from Black Friday?
Technically, yes. I bought some things for Patrick. I bought some things for my mom. I have not bought anything for me yet. I told you, though, there's a set of knives that I think I really want. There's a vacuum. There's... what did Patrick say?
He didn't.
Oh, I
He didn't
thought I
speak.
heard him mumbling.
That's your inner saboteur trying to get you. Patrick didn't even move.
I don't know, though. It's tough. Money is hard.
Money is so hard.
It's me trying to like say, okay, what do I want? What should I get you know what I mean? It's tough. I want to mostly get things for other people. Like, do I need a new knife set? No.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a great knife set and it's on sale. The normal retail price is like $800. And it's like $299. Why would I not?
Get it.
I know.
You should get it. Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Our question of the week. If you have a question for us, you can call us 919-675-2428.
I'm going to start naming names of people I know who have said they want to leave a question and they haven't. I have like 10 people in my mind.
If you don't want to leave us a voicemail, if you're shy, you can send us a text. You can send us an email, let's chat with Curry and Adrian at gmail.com.
You can ask us on Blue Sky.
You can ask us on Blue Sky or any of our social media. At Let's Chat Pod. Also, our question of the week comes from our dear friend, Katie Villwinkle. She says, Number 1, how many times did you cry in Wicked? Number 2, who was Ariana's better supporting actor, her hair or her rose robe in Popular?
I cried certainly more times than you did. You don't really cry.
There are not a lot of movies where I have tears streaming down my face. More, I just get tears in my eyes. Like tonight when we were watching it and they're dancing, that part every single time, it like puts tears in my eyes and it gives me chills.
They don't roll down.
They don't roll down. That is like Goodrich made me cry. Origin made me cry. The one with Andrew Garfield, We Live in Time, where they were skating. Yeah. Oh my God, that movie has evaporated and I want to bring it back. That was fabulous.
Right.
I'd love to see it again.
Right.
On Blu-ray.
So 0 is what you would say for Wicked.
I haven't had a full cry.
So
I've
0.
gotten teary.
You could say 0.
Yeah, 0 is the
You've
answer.
cried 0 times.
Correct.
I have cried. I cry about the same amount of times each time.
Yeah.
It's about 2 or 3. Certainly, the hardest I've cried is this time. And again, I don't know what it was, but I felt like I had to not catch my breath, like I was dry heaving, but
yeah.
I felt like I was taking very deep breaths, and it was fully rolling down my face. The ending, there is some. Again, I just don't know how to explain it if you have not seen it. Her falling, her catching it, her flying, and just looking and going. It's like, and then the lyrics were really meaningful to me this time around. I was like, wow, this is
You were
amazing.
holding space?
No. It was just registering very deep in my brain. Like what she was saying, I was like, wow.
It's fabulous.
You know what I mean? She's saying,
Yeah.
like, even if she's flying alone, at least she's flying free. I love that.
Obsessed.
I love it. And question number 2, her hair or her dress? Something about her dress was pretty fun.
Her costuming is unreal in the movie. Absolutely unreal.
When she's crawling around on the floor and kicking her leg up in the air, it's like, it feels like it's like part of her, you know? It's like an extension of her.
And her hair is so fun too.
Yeah.
She kills it in the movie.
Yeah.
So if you don't think that, just know
you're wrong.
We know what you said and we're thinking about it, and you're incorrect.
Yeah, factually, I think literally factually wrong. There's no way on planet Earth that they were bad in this movie. They just weren't.
The 2 of them are fabulous. Everybody is fabulous in the movie. It's a 5-star film.
Yeah.
Were you surprised at how big it is?
No, and I was going to tell you that when we were talking about Moana. So now Wicked was only number 1 for one weekend. Now that Moana's out,
Moana like doubled it.
Yeah,
but Wicked still made over $100 million this week, or in the 5 days or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's made like over three. It's like $200 something million already.
And globally, it's like 600 something.
Is it really?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
but Moana is big.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think Wicked is one of those things where the word of mouth has been so good that people are like, oh, maybe I would like this. Or like they don't want to miss out.
Right.
Whereas Moana, if you have a 5-year-old,
Yeah.
that's what Moana's made for babies. That's exactly what I told Rachel. It's made for babies.
Yeah.
Like if you have a kid, Moana's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not like Inside Out or whatever where like adults, there's like stuff written for adults. It's not. It's written for
children.
Babies.
Yeah.
Not babies, but like
Dr. Dolittle.
Exactly.
With Robert Downey Jr.
Oh my God. We sat in the same seats, Opera Box, yesterday. I
the
haven't
best.
been there in a long time. Thank you so much for your question. If you have a question, you can do all those things. 919-675-2428. 919-675-CHAT. You can text us, leave us a voicemail. You can also email us, let's chat with Curry and Adrian at gmail.com, or message us on social media. Now it is time for our songs of the week.
I have one.
That's all you need.
I'm going to say I have one. Not I have one. Wildflowers by Now, spelled N-A-O. for you. But it's good.
Fabulous.
It's a great song. It's different. It's very upbeat.
I like the beat.
I like the beat. What is yours?
Well, it is officially Christmas.
Uh-oh.
It is post-Thanksgiving, which means I can officially make this my song of the week, which is Kelly Clarkson's new Christmas song, You for Christmas, which is iconic. Produced by
Mark Ronson.
Mark Ronson.
I guessed.
That's correct.
So it'll be number one.
No. But Underneath the Tree is doing double what it did last year. So is this the year it goes top 10? Fingers crossed.
We'll see.
Mariah Carey's supposed to be number one next week.
Wow.
I mean, just that song, absolutely unreal. Okay, this week you are looking forward to...
This week I'm looking forward to... I have no idea. What are we doing?
I have some thoughts.
We are seeing Maria.
We're seeing Maria.
I want to see it at the Egyptian.
Can we just do both?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go see The Last Showgirl on Thursday, which I have not seen yet, and we're gonna see Pamela Anderson in person.
Oh, is it really a Q&A?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Monday I'm going to see Cher at her book tour.
That's right.
Which I cannot wait for.
Where is that?
I could not tell you. If you put a gun to my head right this second, I could not tell you.
I'd have to pull the trigger.
I'd have to be dead.
Wow.
Every time we drive somewhere, I always think I have if I got lost or separated from my family, aka you, I wouldn't know where to tell people I was. I don't know where I'm at.
That's bad.
That is really, I have no sense of direction.
That's not good.
No, it's not. I do think that even the city, I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm nervous for when I get old.
Yeah, I'm
just gonna be a little old man stuck in my house because I don't know where to
put silver alerts out for you.
Yeah.
Do they do that in Hillsborough?
I'm sure. I don't remember seeing it. What do they do? Sound a horn?
Yeah.
What's a it goes on your phone?
Yeah.
I don't think I've gotten a silver alert.
Here, they do that all the time.
Sad. We also might be going to a triple feature of Spencer, Jackie.
What do you mean might?
Maria. I don't know. You acted the other day like that was not sticking out to you anymore.
Huh.
I want to go.
Interesting. I mostly want to go because Caroline has not seen, I don't think, Maria and Spencer.
No.
So I think that could be fun. We'll see.
Yeah. But either way, we will be seeing Maria this week.
Yes, I think so.
Which I'm very excited
And I'm
for.
looking, I don't really see any movies other than whatchamacallit on our schedule. Other than Last Showgirl.
Do you know what that means?
What?
Unlimited.
For you.
There's something else. Anyway, I can look this up another time. Thank you so much for listening. We hope that you have the best week. Happy December. We are here.
Oh, God.
Tomorrow is the first day of December.
The rent's due.
Not for 5 days. Don't stress me out.
Ours is due the 1st.
It is?
Yes.
Does it freak you out?
Never.
Good. Do you dread it coming up?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah. Happy December.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for listening to Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. If you enjoyed the show, and we know you did, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Keep the conversation going by following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Curry Terrell, and Adrian on Instagram at Adrian McMill, and Twitter at Yo Adrian McMill. Discover our weekly song picks by adding our playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, all linked in this week's episode description. Got questions or feedback? Email us at letschatwithcurry@gmail.com. See you next time. Bye, y'all.